Heidi ho, everyone. This is Randy the Harmonica Man. Welcome to the Harmonica Man channel. We talk about harmonica, play harmonica, and do a little bit of jackassery. But this is just an open chat for the day. This morning, as you can see, I'm parked by the library next to the highway again, because this is the only Wi-Fi in town that I can get that works. Cool, huh? But it's a good day, and I'll be out shopping for an electric blanket. I think I'll play a little something. I'd like to play you some blues. Let's see. Nobody on here yet, but just in case somebody sees this a little bit later, I actually have something to look at other than this big cranium. Now the traffic is annoying because it's right next to me, literally within inches. Well, I'm gonna have to live with it because this is the only parking spot that they had. Everybody else is parked on the other side of the library where it's nice and quiet, slightly away from, this. But at least it's a little bit hazy out, so you don't get too much glare. I apologize for that. This minivan don't come with curtains because it's not meant for that. I want the blues for Christmas. Something or other. Johnny Lang and B.B. King. Anything that can play that thing. I want the blues for Christmas. Blues for Christmas. I want the blues for Christmas. Something or other. Maybe in the stocking. Something. Kind of warming up here, so it's not going to be the best. Hey, Lauren Wonder. Let me post a link in here in case you want to come in and say hi. And there it goes. Where's my snot rag when I need it? It's cold in the van, so I got the heater pointed right down here because it's just sitting here with a cold van exposed. Let's see, where's my mouse? And there we go.
Hey, man.
There. Hi. How you
How's
been?
it go? Good.
Not good.
Just woke up, showered, ate something.
Yeah, I woke up not too long ago myself. I decided I got a Christmas card yesterday, late last night actually. Neighbor come over and I opened it up and there's a $50 gift card to the local store. So I think I'm going to go try to buy an electric blanket or something that's actually needed.
Awesome. That's great.
I'll save on power as opposed to having an electric heater blowing.
Yep. Well, that's a happy Christmas.
Yeah, it is. So I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, see if you can get one of them weighted ones everyone's talking about. It's like a heavier electric blanket. Everyone's going crazy over them.
Huh. Yeah, I'll let them beta test them
Yeah,
before I
I
go
know,
get
right?
one.
It's just all. I guess all it is just it's just a heavier blanket, so it stays in stays on you during the night as opposed to falling off.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like a quilt almost. That's basically what I need. But
Yeah,
I'll take something in between the blankets right now and just turn it on low, and
yeah.
wait a little while and go to bed. It's pretty simple stuff.
Well, see, I'm showing my age, but when those came out, like everyone was afraid of them because people were leaving them on and they were having house fires.
Right.
Yeah, but I guess it's a lot better now technology wise.
Yeah, I basically need one because from my knees on down, I don't have good circulation. I mean,
Hmm.
say that I do, but my feet are blue,
Oh
and
gosh, yeah,
they get a little bit nippy, and I have to, as it is right now, I have to heat up rice bags in the microwave for a couple of
yep,
minutes, and then toss them under the blankets just so
hmm,
my feet aren't freezing off when I'm trying to
yeah,
sleep. You can't sleep like that. You're just uncomfortable.
no, and when you can afford it, maybe you want to buy one of those body hot water bottles. I bought one of those off eBay, and it's like almost the size of my entire body. And you just
Really?
fill it up with put your hot tap on, like you don't do boiling water, and you fill it up, and it keeps the bed warm for like 3-4 hours.
Oh
So
wow.
like I'll put one in the bed a couple of hours before I go to bed, and just get it all heated up, and then I'll hug into it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like a full body one. Yeah, I got it
I
from
would
eBay.
wind up putting extra sleepy time tea in that son of a gun and wake up once in a while.
I know, right? Because you can. I mean, you put it right up to you. Your body just click it. You
Yep.
drink some. But the other one too is that people use them as enema kits. But if you go up to the pharmacy, they have in the enema kits hot water bottles like we use back home. In the winter
Wow.
time. And all you got to do is just boil your kettle. Look up a YouTube video just to if you're not really sure how to fill them up. I mean, you're a smart man, but basically what it is that when you're filling up the hot water bottle, you have to burp it because it gets all the air in there as well as the hot water. And
Yep.
if you leave it with too much air in there, jump into bed, you're likely to bust it, and that's happened to me before. I had a
Yep.
third-degree burn on my hand.
I don't know if I would do something like that, anyways, because I've
Mm,
always, when I was a kid, that happened, and they bust on me a few times,
mm.
and then I got accused of wetting the bed, and it's like,
Oh,
come on, look at the thing. It's,
I know. A- And that's the thing too. It's so funny because people will hear. I guess down south they don't know what a hot water bottle is.
it's because
Yeah,
they don't get cold.
yeah.
But, that I heard my sister was telling me she lived in Sevierville by Dollywood in
Hmm.
Tennessee, and she said one of the people, her neighbor, was confused because my sister's like, well, it's snowing here. I better go get a shovel. And the woman's like, why would you want to shovel snow? And my
Oh
sister's
gosh.
like, been, have you ever seen anything more than a quarter of an inch here? Well, no. Go north a couple states and you'll
Oh.
see. Look at the TV. They'll show you all them shows and movies and stuff. That's what snow looks like. It's all
Oh
over and
gosh.
it's 3 feet thick.
Oh
But
gosh.
it's hard to believe people are that naive about stuff sometimes.
Mhm. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah. So, how was your weekend?
Wasn't too bad. I'm getting into this. What's his name? Tom Thor or John Thor? Some guy named Thor. He's got a pretty good novel. It's action adventure, like a spy thing. So it's pretty
Uh,
exciting.
I think it's John Thor.
Yeah, it's a New York Times bestseller, but it's pretty exciting so
What
far as the adventure so far. I had to put it down this morning and like, you know what, I got to go to town eventually, so I'll save this for later.
what's the book about?
So far it's about a guy that his wife and boss and everybody were murdered, and he got into drinking real heavily, and then he's like the world's most wanted, you know, assassin, and everybody's trying to bump him off. So, he's just basically like a John Wick type character,
Okay.
except for he's real sad because he's drinking and everything, and people just will not leave him the hell alone.
Yeah.
So it is basically like a John Wick story so far. I'm only
Yeah.
about 5 chapters deep in it.
Just don't kill the dog.
Yeah, exactly. That'll really piss the guy off.
Have you seen the sequels?
To John Wick,
Yeah.
I saw. I think, yeah, I did. The last one I saw was what's his name? It's not Forrest Whitaker. It's whatever badass actor. The that told him, "Are you pissed off yet?" At the end of it,
I don't know because I've seen the first one, but I can't remember who that was. I haven't seen the other two.
it was the guy with the pigeons on the roof. I
Yeah.
can't remember his name right now, but but that's where it left off, because everybody in the world is betraying John Wick, and doesn't matter if he, working for him or not, they're trying to kill him too.
Yeah. He get the burn notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of that over a freaking car. Yeah. Oh gosh. Who was it? I'm looking up the actors right now.
That's how it is when you get in the game. The
Mm-hmm.
only way to leave it is to die. I never wanted to get into the game. I've had plenty of offers, but
Oh no.
like, no, I like life too much. I'm not into.
Yeah. Once you're in, that's it.
I might have been good at it, but I'm not going to be an assassin. It's not going to happen. I'm not that bright, anyways. It takes me a while to figure stuff out. I can't really think on my feet too fast when there's action going. I just want to take action, and
So
sometimes it's the wrong action, and I'll bump my head.
you could be you could be the assassin that figures it out slowly.
Yeah, well, I could be like Jackie Chan and be like the
Yeah.
drunken warrior or something like that.
Yep. Or
Just
you
go
could
get
be.
drunk and slap the crap out of everybody. They won't know what moves I'm making because I'm just so wobbly and stupid looking.
Or you can play the penguin waiter and poison their food.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I just made that up. Like in old like the spy movies. The waiter comes in. It's like a random waiter no one knows,
Oh
and then
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yep,
deliver the food.
yep.
With a
Or
little,
the room service at the
yeah,
hotel. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I could do
Knowing
something
you,
like
you'd go to
that.
the wrong room.
Or I could be, being the harmonica man and stuff. I could reach down and have a little tiny pistol or something right in my harmonica case. It'll look like a harmonica. So here, listen to this key.
Yeah. It reminds me of that. What was the character from James Bond who used to throw his hat and kill people?
Oh,
What the hell was his name?
I don't know. Like he was like a North Korean
Yeah.
kind of. I don't know, but yeah, that was great.
Oddball. Was it Oddball? Oddball? Odd something?
I'm not sure.
This is gonna piss me off. I gotta look it up now. It is gonna piss me off all day otherwise.
Hang on,
Obviously,
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna grab a snot rag real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's it. Odd job. Odd job.
I did bump my head.
Oh no. That was his name. Odd job.
Odd job?
Yeah, that was it. I knew it was something like that. Odd job.
Makes sense. There goes my
Imagine
hat.
just killing someone with your hat,
Yeah. Yeah, turning any ordinary object into a weapon. I think that was the whole idea behind it.
That reminds me of when Matt's buddy got out in the Marine Corps, they were like, "Is it true you can kill someone with a straw now? Here's the straw. Kill Jeremy." Wait, what? And they were just playing it up. His buddy's looking at the straw, going, "Yeah," and the other buddy's just like, "Leave me alone. What the hell?"
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I get asked all kinds of questions like that, and it's like, you know what? I forget.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do. I wasn't in extensive, anyways. I was in artillery, but I was good at what I did.
Mhm.
But it's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm getting out. To be a father to my son,
Yeah.
and that didn't work out anyways. It didn't matter what the hell I did. It was going to be wrong no matter what because the courts are biased, and
Uh-huh.
I'm the living embodiment of a straw man.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. And it wasn't until I was disabled before I got the parasites off my back.
Yeah.
So that's
This
okay. You
well,
know.
they still rape you up the ass for the fucking child support, though. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they took away half of my disability because I
Yeah.
kept it going until they got the award letter, and then they're like, "Oh, we're just going to take half of that anyways."
Yeah.
And then they put my son on Social Security too,
Yeah.
and then they stopped doing it, but not until they had the amount that added up over a year and a half to 2 years before my case.
Good.
And
Yeah.
and then I get phone calls and everything from her. You screwed us over. Now your son can't get Social Security what he deserves. And I was like, it's the same amount as what I was paying you every month, anyways.
Uh-huh.
So what are you talking about? I didn't screw anybody over. You're just pissed because you can't screw me over.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it was. I mean, she told everybody about it too. It was her goal to teach somebody a lesson, and she literally used our child to do so. Ruined his life and mine. And now he doesn't have an empire that I was building at all. Took all my businesses away. You know, I come right into college and arrested me for no reason, just to teach me a lesson that didn't need to be taught. Yeah, the court didn't even know why I was there. And the friend of the court's like, "Yeah, we don't know why he's here." But I was living in my vehicle and going to school and working 3 jobs. And then they still, well, we're going to put you on probation and charge you $1,000. It's like, why? You don't have a
For what?
burden of proof for anything that I've done. Well, that's, just don't let it happen again. I'm like, what? So they were just, that's the kind of shit that I just kept on. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if I was doing right or wrong. They were just going to,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, if this is the way it's going to be in the United States, it's no wonder it's forced poverty.
Uh,
They tell
yeah.
you it's their fault for your fault for what they are doing to you.
No.
And a lot of moms are even like, okay, the court is getting way too carried away with their greediness and wanting to punish, uh, whoever was born with the penis to just just be a work slave so they can make a profit, and they don't need to
Mhm.
be telling that this is their children. They don't need somebody appointed to go watch the guy.
Yeah.
He's already a dad. He's already there. Just because we're all divorced and stuff doesn't mean the kids can't go see him without armed guards and shit like that around.
Yeah.
He's not going to kidnap his own children and stuff like that. He's got to go to work eventually.
Yeah.
So it's definitely biased in one way, and but the excuse is always when you get into court, oh, you just don't want to take care of your kids, and then without that burden of proof, they just slam the hammer down and say, "Yep, that's just how you are."
Yeah.
And it's like that's not anything to do with what we're here for today at all. But
Yeah.
they'll use that excuse to just keep up their bullshit, and they don't have to have any accountability because they're the law.
Mhm.
I've always hated that. You
I
got a
know.
problem with authority. No, the problem is people think that they have that much authority over me.
Exactly.
They get these great big entitlements, and they think that everybody else is put on this planet to serve their little candy ass egos because of
Yeah.
it. And that's when they need to be taken down a peg or two.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you even got like like me, I even got my family or my ex-girlfriends. No, when they tell you to do something, you do it. And it's like, you mean the way I just got to explain to where I was already doing it? Yeah.
I know, right?
It's just fuck off. You're a goddamn dumbass. It's not going to be my fault somehow
Yeah.
from everybody on the planet. I'm not the one who's being a dumbass. I just caught somebody else red-handed, and here you are trying to blame me for it too, even if I'm just explaining. Holy motherfucker.
I know. So that they don't like it when you point out logic. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And
They can't
apparently,
understand.
and it's the whole mentality of that's where it comes from. All their belief systems teaches them to be submissive.
Yeah.
There's an external authority figure outside of their brain where they can't think for themselves. They have to be told what to think. And somebody above them, greater than them, has to do the telling. You have to do this because I said so. Look
Yeah.
at my costume I'm wearing, or standing up in front of you, or the building is shaped to where you're standing lower than me and I preside above you because that's,
Yeah.
the world law we all agreed on. And it's like, well, they're my authority. I guess I better just roll over and die for them then because that's the right thing to do. I automatically have to be wrong. I'm just a citizen.
No, you good.
you know. But anyways, that's I bitch about that stuff a little too much. I keep waking up in an ornery mood, so I have to start reading books and turn on music or do something. I got headaches and stuff ever since I
Yeah.
had my MRI the other day. I don't know what it did, but
I don't like those machines,
yeah, they're noisy. I don't mind. It's just that this time I heard the I felt the pounding in my head every time the magnets would hit, and
Mm-hmm.
they were actually doing like from my waist, my lower lumbar on
Mm-hmm.
down.
Okay.
So it shouldn't have been pounding in my head
I was gonna say, yeah.
and making the headphones do this
Oh, jeez.
the whole time.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I might have circulatory problems on top of the bone problems. That I just don't know. We'll find out.
All right, that's all right. We'll just take you out behind the woodshed.
Yep, yep. Just shoot me. Shoot me in the head. Get it done and over with. Bury
I
me
tell
under the
you,
strawberries.
I feel like that waking up most days. I'm like crank, crank, click, click.
Yeah.
Pop. Oh gosh.
Be like the guy on what's it with Steve Martin, The Jerk. I wonder what's
Yeah.
on the agenda today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picks up a shotgun and wants to go kill someone.
I love that Sergeant Bilko movie.
I don't remember that one. I never seen it.
That's why basically he's in the mechanics part of the military. So the ones that hope they're never going to do nothing, and he's just the epitome of someone who should have been dishonorably discharged. It's a
Oh,
comedy. It's hilarious.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Well, when I
I
get my internet back,
yeah.
at the house.
Well, yeah. When you get the internet back, it's on the free Voodoo. When you sign up for Voodoo, you get free movies. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
remind you when you get it back.
Yeah, it'll be like the beginning of next month, like the 3rd or 4th or whatever. When I get paid, I think I'm just going to go ahead and invest in it because it's still cheaper than me having to come into town.
Exactly. Yeah,
You
and
know.
even if it is a piece of shit, you don't have to leave the house.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And a lot of it too isn't just the YouTube thing and liking to be on live and chatting with friends. It's
Mhm.
my emails,
Yeah.
the
Bills and
video
everything. Yeah.
video conferences with about half a dozen doctors that I have.
Yeah.
I
You
have
gotta do
a team that is like, okay, we can't just do this, over the phone. I gotta, look at you for some strange reason.
it. Maybe they're voyeurs.
Maybe.
Eh? It's like, hey, hands where I can see them.
Man, one of these days I'm gonna say, I missed you, Puddin'.
Oh, oh, Jesus. Could you imagine?
Oh, I pull
Oh.
crap like that all the time. This one, I was doing something, I can't remember what it was. One of the nurses a few weeks ago asked me, and I pull this joke on people all the time. Are there any more questions? that you want to ask before we, get off with this conference? I'm like, yeah. What are you wearing? What? Well, my friend Jake from State Farm wants to know if you're wearing khakis.
Oh gosh,
Be like,
those
holy
ads.
crap! It makes them happy. They have a better day when you do that,
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Oh, it's better than walking around like a grumpy old asshole. You know.
yeah. Well, the medical teams and stuff. They're always nice when they start off. And they're treating you good. So, but they got to put up with all kinds of crap, and they have to walk around with a mask and gloves and everything else, and spray everything down all day long and clean up the littlest of messes, even if somebody sneezes. And it's like, holy
Yeah.
crap, code red.
Yes.
So they got to put up with all that shit for 12 hours a day, and it's like, you know what, I need to cheer them up a little bit. That way they like seeing me coming, and maybe they won't poke me so hard with a needle next time I come in.
Some of them, I mean, some of them are great. Others are just horrible.
Oh
Depends
yeah,
on who you get. Like I've had one take blood from me, and I didn't even feel the needle. You know.
right.
And another one, she bruised me so bad, I came out looking like a fucking, crackhead or something, or.
Yep, all bruised, and yeah, I get that sometimes because being a diabetic, I have tough skin,
Mhm.
and sometimes they have to literally put their body weight into it and lean in, and boy,
Yeah.
does that frickin' hurt! Sends me right through the roof. I've had
Yeah.
needles break off in my arm and everything
Oh.
because of it.
Do they ever try to get it from your foot or your hand or something or somewhere?
Well, usually on the forearm because my veins are bigger there on the forearm,
Yeah.
so and that's usually the best luck site that I have. Everything else, the veins kind of run and hide. So I'm
Yeah.
like, here, take the great big one that we can actually see, and just make it quick. Shoot, like a dart.
Yep.
Otherwise it'll run away too. So
Yeah.
that, that's the breaks that you get with the, you know, going to the hospital and dealing with that
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Well, I've been looking online at some free courses because I need to do something different, try and maybe just learn something new or do some refresher courses from my
Yep.
old degree and everything. And there's plenty of free courses out there, you know,
Oh yeah. Yep.
uh, like Coursera and like edXU, things like that. So, but it's just like I sit there and I'm like, nah, well, maybe later, you know.
hmm I was
But
thinking about getting some. Now, see, I already watch free videos and stuff from YouTube and learn
mhm,
harmonica a little bit better. But I need to learn music theory, not just little bits and pieces. I need an actual instructor to say, okay, this is what this is.
mhm,
So hopefully, at some point in time, I'm going to get a little keyboard or something like that and learn actual music theory so I
mhm,
can apply it into other things. And a guitar too. I need a guitar big time. I
yeah,
can play a little bit, but I never could understand it. So, well, actually, I think that would be better for music theory, getting a guitar. That way, being a blues musician, I can do the both of it,
yeah,
whatever I need. Um, but I was thinking about just getting instructions, but only like once a month.
yeah.
So,
Well,
I only pay the $20 or $30 and then get back to the person a month later or whatever.
yeah. Well, on that course thing, sure there was music stuff there for free. Yeah, like music theory.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Save yourself 20, $30,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to learn the stuff. I already have a music book, but it's all based on piano.
Yeah.
But
That's hard. Don't
they
even,
they, they always do,
yeah.
and it's like, okay, just because all the keys and notes are laid out flat like that, and it's easy to follow,
Yeah.
on the, but it still isn't teaching you scales or, I mean, until you get a little bit more advanced. And
Yeah.
I really, it's not going to pertain to me mentally what I'm doing on harmonica or anything else. But
Yeah.
there are things that I can get, like I don't know if you've ever heard of the circle of fifths.
No.
Okay, well, it's basically your harmonic minors match up with your major chords,
Okay.
so you can, in whatever position it is, in first position you got an E, E minor, whatever, or no, it's E. Let's see. If you have a D harmonica, the second position is A, and and I think they do it like that on other instruments too. But anyways, and you just you just turn the wheel for first position, second position, etc., and it's a
Uh-huh.
different minor key.
I see. Okay.
So you could still match up whatever you want to just by adding different minor keys to major
Okay.
playing or something like that. I see. I'm confused on how
Yeah.
it works, and I need that instruction.
Yeah. Music has never been my strong point. I wanted to learn to play violin, and I have one in the closet that I've had for a while, because I wanted to try to pick it back up, but my arms are too weak, to hold it because the violin weighs nothing, you know.
Yeah, but after time, it does.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm too weak for it, and I couldn't get the strings. I'm all thumbs.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I wanted to learn though, they had lessons at school, and it was free. But I told them I've never played an instrument before ever, and they put me in some advanced class, and the guy's screaming at me, telling me to all these random terms, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I don't know this shit, you
Right.
know. So that was the end of that. you know. And I wanted to play piano too, but like I have stubby fingers, so yeah,
Mm.
there's no way that was happening.
Yeah, I
So
don't know what it is with my fingers, but I can't. I I can't spread them too far apart.
yeah,
I don't know if I got too much webbing there, or
a
because
little bit, yeah,
everybody's got that, but
yeah.
I can't get that finger like they tell you to way the hell
I
like
know, right?
over there, and it's like
I know,
how the hell is that person? And then you look at the person, and he's like 6'2", and he's got hands about a foot and a half long.
I know, right?
It's like, well, it's no wonder.
Yeah. So I just enjoy listening to music on YouTube. That's
Yeah.
you know, but
I only got 4 watching, it looks like. So if
hey,
anybody else is out there, get into the stream or get into the chat there and let us know and say hi.
yeah, don't be a creepy lurker.
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah, we only get naked if we know you're there and
That
participating.
that reminds me, I got a ladder and I just got some binoculars and this summer and and I
That is a really bad way to start the fucking conversation.
well, I also have a telescope, so I'm gonna invent a new sport called extreme window peeking.
See how long it takes you to get arrested.
Yeah, I'll just have somebody for the channel. Yeah, there he is again on top of the ladder with his telescope.
God. All
And
right,
I'll
I'll be
call
right back.
somebody up. All right. Yeah, is what I'll do, gang, is I'll just call somebody up like Scientist Mel or something, say it's me again. You can see me looking through that crap, and as she's, okay, putting a shell in the long range rifle. But maybe I'll play a little bit more. Oh, here's a new song I'm working on. Um, something like that. Dun dun dun. Kind of like wah wah wah. I don't have the notes quite down yet. I got to figure that out. So I like to bend too hard. But it's called the Walk of Shame. So if anybody's got any stories to write in to the channel, I don't have the uh, email, but it's it's randallmagley@gmail.com. Write in a story of a walk of shame, and I might include it into a song. Just it's funny, but it's going to be about people who are getting caught at the hotel or whatever, and or coming out of somebody's bedroom, you know, and they're not supposed to be there. It's just a shock. They're doing the walk of shame, got their hair all messed up, and their buttons on their shirts all crooked and stuff like that, and they're trying to put on a shoe and escape. That's basically what I'm trying to do. But anyways, well, Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. Gonna put down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside and study war no more. And yeah, thank you. Mercy clap.
Yeah, no, that's the clap to get off the stage, right?
Yep, exactly.
Or
It's
like the guy.
going to karaoke or something like that. Everybody gets a yay.
Or it's like like you pay the busker to stop singing,
Yeah, exactly. And usually it's somebody like, oh, you know, they're trying to sing something, but it's like, oh, Gladys with the hole in her neck from smoking. And it's like,
oh, I have to add that to the list of names. My sister-in-law and I were talking about names that you have to earn. Like, no one should be called Agnes from birth. Like, Agnes is a name you have to earn. Like, you're the lady that's been working at the gas station truck stop for the last 40 years. You've been frying chicken in grease that hasn't been changed since 1976. You know, you've got scars from various bar fights, and you stopped dancing because your tits sagged. Yeah, you used to be a stripper, but you know, them days are behind you. So yeah, Gladys is up there. Gladys and Agnes.
You know, it's another one is Rhonda.
Yes, yep.
That's always, for some odd reason, in stories and in TV shows, Rhonda is always the one that was the high school slut. I don't know why that is, but just one of those names.
I worked with a Rhonda who was a truck driver at a warehouse we worked at, and she was the epitome of, you know, like in Family Guy where Peter goes to see his ex-girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
And the one walks to the door and drops a baby. Just, you know, hey Ricky, you're right, I was pregnant. Just like, oh, that's it. She right. And this woman was so nasty. Like, I swear to God, like she must have had the highest fiber diet you know of. She took 6 shits a fucking day at work. My God.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Rhonda's in there taking her 6th shit of the day.
Oh. When I was younger, my dad used to call them railroad shits. And, you know, filled them up for a couple of days, and I'd be in there for an hour and a half. He was like, yeah, he's in there taking a railroad shit again, not giving anybody else a chance. Just like a coyote, he's got to run across the desert first.
I'm gonna die. Oh God. The worst one I ever seen was like my little niece. She must have been maybe 4, and it was Christmas time. So you know, I was like, you know, to her mom, I'm like, no, you sit down, eat. It's all right. I've wiped so many asses before. This ain't nothing. So you go back there. And she's so hilarious. She stands up off the toilet, turns around, and cocks it backwards. She's like, "Are you gonna?" You know, puts a hand on her hips. I'm like, "Wipe," you know. And then I go throw it in the toilet, and the size of the shit. I'm like, "Did a grown man take a shit back here? What the fuck? Like, where did this come from?"
Yeah, it's amazing.
And she's just like, "I pooed." I'm just like, "Yeah, I know." But the way she was like, she didn't even say, "Can you please wipe my butt?" She was just like, turn around, cocks it out, you know. Like, what? No, you know. No, please.
Oh, jeez.
But
I remember one time I was over at a friend's house, and his older sister. I mean, we're drinking, and they were playing video games. I'm just sitting there, with a bottle of whiskey, and this is the older sister, and she comes, and she must have been like, I don't know, 20, 21 or whatever, and she comes out like like this, except for it was freaking huge, and she comes out with her hands spread wide apart like this, about 2 or 3 feet. Like, what the hell were you doing? And she's like, it was that long. I literally had a poop that long. And, and we're like, what, are you proud of yourself? Well, yeah.
I tell you, well, I said to my husband the other day, I've got to stop eating sausage because that's all it looks like.
Yep. Well, the fat content makes you go better too.
Yeah.
You get some grease in you and everything.
Yeah.
Especially around the holidays when you get all that breading and everything and
Yeah.
dry meat and stuff. You need to. I always have to have some mineral oil here and there. With the
Yeah.
Crohn's disease, my guts already dry up and then they bind up and then they start twisting and
Yeah.
oh, there's a nice red-headed woman with a cup of coffee. Yay me! Hiding in a van. I'm not a pervert or anything, but I feel like one now.
Oh gosh. Did you I said is there no way you'll be able to get the internet on any earlier because we've got the Christmas relay. We're going to be
I wish
relaying
I
all.
could, but it'll be
Yeah.
like $130, and I'm saving
Oh.
that little bit that I got. It's not much in my
Yeah.
PayPal account, just for because that's what it's for. I'm
Yeah.
not going to spend any money
Yeah.
otherwise, and I can't cash in this gift card for cash. So,
No. Yeah.
hey, we got someone called Music Loving Fool here. It's Warren. Hey, Warren.
Hey there.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad today. Pretty excited about stuff.
Yeah, who we got up there with you?
We got the Lone Wanderer.
All right.
Hey.
Hey,
Awesome.
girl. How you doing?
Hey. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good.
My hair's a mess. It look like crap, but oh well. I don't care.
I haven't brushed my hair. I got out of the shower. I didn't even. I let it. I'll towel dry it and just let it.
Yeah,
Dry
me
all the rest of
neither.
the way.
I haven't brushed my hair in weeks.
Well, I mean, pubes need to be brushed occasionally.
They do? I bet
Yeah,
it's no wonder they itch.
Okay.
I knew I
Oh,
was doing
speaking of
something
that,
wrong.
if you ever get any kind of body lice, don't go to the drugstore and buy all that expensive stuff. Take the old Gojo hand soap, like the mechanics
Yeah.
use,
Mm,
and just put it on and leave it on for about 10 minutes. The crabs, lice, head lice, any of it is gone.
yeah. My
And
mom
it's
used
full of
to.
lanolin.
Yeah.
It's
Good
full
tip.
of lanolin. It'll make your hair look so good. It'll be just as shiny and
It'll
soft.
smell like oranges.
Well, my mom
No, no,
used to
no, no.
use.
Don't use the orange one.
What?
Don't use the orange one. It will not work.
You
Yeah.
talking about
You,
the stuff that just looks like bear fat?
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Okay.
the one you want to use. What it does, insects breathe through their skin. It coats them with that oil and it kills them.
Yeah.
Kills the eggs, everything.
Just like the goop.
Yeah, goop.
That's.
Goop will
Yeah.
work too. Goop. Yep.
Yeah.
That, I've always used Gojo. We had a head lice outbreak at our school when I was back in school, and everybody had it. Everybody got it. And
Yeah.
they were spending all this money on I think it was called Bark, BARC,
Yeah.
and it worked, but it wouldn't keep them going.
Yeah.
If you used the Gojo, you had this slight petroleum smell that would stay with you,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't get back on you.
Yeah.
They
Well.
would avoid you like the plague.
Yeah. My mom
I had
used.
it one time, and I got rid of it like that, and never got it again. Matter of fact, the principal was so impressed with what I did, he got on the PA and told the whole school, "Do this. It works."
Oh,
And
wow.
within 1 week, we had no more lice in that school.
There you go.
when I had an outbreak in my school one time, my mom pulled me and my two sisters out just because, didn't want to catch that crap and then spend all kinds of time, fumigating everything, getting rid of toys and all that other shit, burning couch cushions, all, whatever they did back then. They didn't want to do that, so they just pulled us out of school for a couple of weeks. And then when the outbreak was over and everybody in town was taken care of, we came back to school. And of course, everybody was picking on us and teasing, "You're the ones that spread the lice," and blah, blah, blah. And boy, it was on. It was fighting time. Like, okay, I needed an excuse, you little bastards. So,
well, yeah, my mum used kerosene in our hair when we got lice, and we never got lice again. She washed it with kerosene.
Yeah.
Never had them ever again.
The Gojo is a whole lot more pleasant, and it leaves your hair nice and shiny.
Yep.
So now, whenever my nieces and nephews come, I'm just like, stand at the door. I don't want to get that shit. Oh, look at them. I'm like, okay, don't see none.
You know what else it's good for is when you're climbing trees and you get pine pitch in your hair. Put that Gojo on there and it softens it right up.
You talk about hard to get out. Oh man, I used to climb trees. I did tree work, and that stuff. I mean, you tear your hair out trying to get it all out.
Yeah, my nephews had a contest one time when they were about 6 or 7 and talked to neighbor kids. There's about 4 or 5 boys all together having a contest to see how much they can get the most pine pitch in their hair. And oh boy, that was a horrible mess. It was a horrible mess. Yeah. So grandparents got chewed out. Why weren't you watching my kids?
I used to back in my younger days ride a unicycle, and we had a talent show at the school, and of course it was on the gym floor. The gym floor is kind of slick, so I got to hook me some pine tar and put it on the tire of the unicycle so it wouldn't slip.
There you go.
And it did not slip. It was like glue to that floor.
Yeah, that's great. So
it worked very well.
Yeah. So what's this local store of yours you got to go to?
Myers.
Oh, like Fred Meyer's?
Not just Myers.
Just Myers. Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of like a Michigan thing.
Okay. It might be called Fred Meyer's down here, but it's still Myers.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Piggly Wiggly thing.
Yeah. Except, is it got a blue logo?
No, it's red.
Red. Okay. Yeah, because the one down here is blue. So, but they're all in bed with each other anyway.
Oh yeah, they got the club where retailers, food retailers and stuff like that. They're all in a club together to where they can adjust their prices to be way too expensive.
Yeah.
For everybody on purpose.
We used to call that racketeering.
Yep. Yep. And they're doing it now. You ever notice how gas prices go up and they say, well, we got to raise the prices of food because everything's more expensive because of the gas prices. And yet the gas price goes way down right now, and food is even higher. Well, it's the COVID. It's like, no, it's not, motherfucker lips. It's you.
I know. Like I went to go get.
Very true. Look at the price of milk. When the gas prices went way up a couple of years ago, milk price doubled, and it has not went back down either.
I know. Well, I mean, what was it? I mean, I don't know how they can get away with it because there was a airline lawsuit a couple of years back for them price fixing. So how the hell are the grocery stores getting away with it?
Yeah.
They caught up to the airlines.
Well, not only that, when the COVID hit, there was a business move, and this was from the Republicans, they told everybody to start slaughtering the cattle because the meat wasn't going to go to the stores, even though, so people still got to eat. But no, they're, and then milk, the millions and millions of gallons of milk got dumped on the ground. They told them to slaughter half their dairy cows, all that shit. Chickens, no eggs, just throw shit on the ground, whatever. and so everybody can create a false shortage because of
Mhm.
this pandemic. And
I
of
know.
course, it's always rich people who are. These are corporate farms. These are not family-owned farms.
Oh
This is,
no.
this is corporate America here, where they own every damn thing.
Yeah.
And even
What I
Monsanto.
laughed about our second bona fide toilet paper shortage. What the hell? I laughed.
Is that starting up
I
again?
said, holy
Yeah.
smoke.
It's starting up again because there's a new strain of the virus over in England apparently.
How shall I put this? Ah!
You
Not
know what?
really.
You know what got my goat though? I went to the when the pandemic started, I went up to the grocery store to get my favorite brand of lady items, shall we say,
Right.
and they were all sold out. I'm like, so are you guys gonna start bleeding from your non-existent vaginas? Like, because I saw one guy, the whole trolley was just full of them. You know, I'm like, what the black market tampons? Yeah.
Yeah. So, holy crap. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that stuff, I think, going on. But then
Yeah.
again, oh, well, if you do that stuff, it's still illegal, and they'll come and get you and stuff.
Mhm. Well,
And
they got that guy up north. He had something like $1 million worth of product,
wow.
and they ended up seizing it from him because he
Yeah,
was selling.
was hand sanitizer or something like that?
Yeah, hand sanitizers, wipes, PPE. Like him and his brother went through to every store in the tri-state area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. It was only put on the air one time that I know of. There was a commercial for Tampax tampons, and it was this gal and her boy out there on a boat, and they're floating around the lake, and she's got her little parasol, and it's all real pretty. All of a sudden, the boat springs a leak, and the guy's digging around the boat looking for anything to plug it up with, and she goes, "Oh." She takes her purse and she takes one of the tampons out and she sticks it in the hole and pulls the string, and the leak stops. I about rolled laughing. They never put it back on the TV again. It was hilarious.
I think I've seen that one
Yeah.
time when it came
Yeah,
out. It
me
was
too.
Well, you
hilarious.
got to look it up on the internet to find it anymore. You'll never see it on TV again. I said
Actually,
one commercial that was entertaining and they take it off the air.
yeah. Well, when you get the internet back, Randy, you need to look up the adult commercials from around the world because
Oh,
different countries have lax
Oh, yeah.
lax laws, and
Speaking
their
of that
commercials are
one,
hilarious.
I saw one of them. It's set in France. And
Hmm.
there's this guy with his little kid in the store, and the kid is just pitching a fit because he
Hmm.
wants something. And
Yep.
there's not a word said, but on the bottom in the caption, right at the end of the commercial,
Hmm.
it says, "A Trojan would have
Yep.
prevented this."
Yeah. Yep. Trojans would have helped prevent this. Yep. I've seen that ad.
that's good. I
Yep.
saw one with a French guy. This little car. He was going across this little wooden bridge, and he had to stop the car because there was a cow standing there sideways, in front of this, right on the bridge. And he gets out and he's got his phone in his pocket, and it butt dials his girlfriend, which he was going to, and he's out there, move, I hate you, move, get out of the way, and she's talking in the background. Oh, so now you think I'm a big fat cow, huh? she's Oh, so you're trying to get rid of me already, and he's standing out there trying to swat the cow. Move, you big stupid cow! And she's just getting all kinds of pissed off. And don't even bother coming over. And then at the end it says, "Now, don't you wish you would have had this thing to set your phone inside the car?"
Mhm. Hilarious.
Let's clip on
Yeah.
this.
I've seen so many good ones. Like my sister had showed a picture of a little kid inside of one of those stand-up freezers at the grocery store, and the caption said, "Mom always said if you can't afford it, put it back." So, and the little kid's like behind the glass. But gosh. But some of the things people do in grocery stores are friggin' disgusting. Like, did you hear about the girl who licked the ice cream and then put it back and someone
Yeah.
bought it?
Yep.
And you know what sucks about that is she basically got off scot-free because she was 17.
Huh.
But yeah, but that's a like that's a high crime. Like you can get done for all sorts. Because think about it, if
Yep.
someone who
Doesn't
was
matter.
immunosuppressed bought that,
Yep. It doesn't matter what you got going on. It could be a germ that you don't even know you have.
yeah,
It
and
could kill somebody.
that's not even manslaughter. That's attempted murder.
Yeah. If I'd have caught somebody doing that, I don't give a shit, if she's female or not. Yeah, I don't believe in, hitting women and all that stuff. But something like that, I'd be like, hey, whippersnapper, you're going to get backhanded. And I'd just, I wouldn't beat her up or nothing, but I'd
Yeah.
slap the shit out of her and then grab her
Uh-huh.
by the ear and say, come with me. And drag her
Yep.
little ass into the manager's office. Say,
Yep.
guess what? This
I
little
think
bitch
I'd
just
take
did.
the ice cream and just crush it in their face.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
Oh,
not.
you like to taste ice cream, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad enough they had that whole friggin' listeria outbreak. Then that happened,
Yeah, shit like that's been going on, since way before Typhoid Mary.
Yeah. Well, do you remember the Tylenol scare when that woman had poisoned the Tylenol up in Washington State?
Oh
I don't
yeah, I
remember.
remember that.
Yeah, and no one wanted to buy Tylenol. They were freaking out.
Oh, you mean like about 10 years ago?
It was
some
longer than
sort of
that.
acid or
Yeah.
something they put in it.
Yep. But that stuff happened a few times. Oh, hey, Paul's here. Hi,
Hey, what's
Paul.
going on,
Long
guys?
time no see.
Hello.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Warren.
man.
Hi.
How you been? How you been?
Cool. Just want to say here. Just want to wish you guys all have a Merry Christmas, eh?
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, you too.
we're gonna try. I've been playing around with something, Paul.
What's that?
I'm learning how to mimic bagpipes on a D
Oh, yeah?
harmonica. Yep. And it's coming along, but
Cool.
it's tough to do. I'm gonna tell you what it's tough to do because you can only
Yeah.
use to blow. You cannot draw. If you draw, it don't sound right.
There's a guy on YouTube that does that. Can't remember his
That-
name, though.
That was probably me because I haven't heard anybody else try it.
I'm getting lots of echoes here for some reason.
You got YouTube and StreamYard running at the same time.
You have to mute YouTube.
Do I got something wrong here?
Yeah, if you got YouTube and StreamYard running, it'll echo.
Well, I mean,
So
you
what do
have
I-
it running. You just have to mute it.
How do I stop that?
If you got a pair of headphones, you can put those on and it'll stop that.
I got earbuds in now. Right.
There.
Oh, you muted StreamYard. You need to mute just YouTube.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, that's how it works. See that chair behind you, Lone Wanderer? Or you might even have one. I need an office chair that's good on the back like that because this lawn chair isn't doing too good in the van. And when I do get internet back home, I don't have any decent anything to set in. It wrenches my back no matter what the hell I'm sitting in.
Oh,
So,
Paul hit the wrong button. We lost
yeah,
him.
maybe he'll come back on and he'll figure it out. That happens sometimes.
Oh, that happens to me. If I try to pull the chat up right now, it'll kick me out. I can see the chat, but you'll lose me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm starting to fuss Randy because you need to go get that blanket.
Yeah, my vehicle's been running for
Exactly.
an hour now doing this, so I should probably end this stream and go get my electric blanket or whatever so I can stay warm.
Yeah.
When it starts getting cold. It's pretty warm today. It's going to be like 37 degrees, so we're going through a heat wave.
Yeah.
It's 48 here now.
Yeah, it's
It was cold last night. It was down in the high 20s.
yeah, it's 42 here right now.
Now you must be in Georgia or somewhere like that.
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay.
Yeah.
I
It
was gonna
was
say you down south too.
no, originally I'm from New Zealand. I moved to the States years ago though.
Yeah, you got that accent too.
Yeah. Might
Yeah,
pick it up.
she ain't ever gonna give that up either. So
Nope.
When I
Never gonna
first heard
get
you talking, I thought maybe you might have been an Aussie.
No. But my granddad was from Australia, so that's probably a little bit there too. You know.
Yeah. Well, let's see. South Carolina, they call you a South Carolinian.
Mhm.
Michigan, I guess they'd call you a Michiganian.
It's
Michigander.
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 Yep.
I like
It works
Michiganian
too,
better.
it works too, because this one's a freaking voyeur. He's having a gander.
And if you're born in New Jersey, they just call you an asshole.
Yeah.
Born in
Well,
Lynchburg,
no,
South
they
Carolina, a lot of people will call you the same thing.
especially if you live around Fort Bragg.
yep.
I still like the I-95 song by August and Spur of the Moment. Were you born an asshole? Or have you worked at it all your life? Either
Yep.
way, it worked out fine. Cause you're an asshole tonight. Look that song up sometime. It's hilarious.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm working on an album right now, but I'm gonna have a couple of singles produced pretty soon, within the next couple of months that I'm gonna release and probably
Oh wow. Good deal, man.
try to sell for
About
99
time.
cents electronically.
Yeah, do it on Spotify's good for that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So when I got all that stuff on my computer, it just when I
Where'd
get
Paul go?
good internet, I can do stuff like that.
Yep.
Where'd Paul go?
He never come back.
He's not in the chat either.
No, nope.
Oh,
Well, I think
can.
he had to go quick anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
and
I'm gonna
yeah.
end this before my car overheats and I got to
Yeah.
get going and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do this once in a while. I don't know when. The same thing, just hit and miss.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'll be back in a couple of days at the house anyway. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, with the internet. You said.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it's towards
Yeah, this is
the later half of the month right now.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it?
the 21st.
Yeah, so I don't have that much to go. So
Yeah.
it'll be hit and miss at the library. What's that?
I said 4 days till Christmas.
Yep.
Santa. Yep. Santa's already under my tree.
We have a stream too, going through Christmas Day.
Yep, it starts. Yeah, the stream the stream relay starts on the 24th at 4 o'clock Central, and it goes through until 4 o'clock in the morning on the 26th.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's a whole relay. Yeah.
Well, y'all run off. Let me give you a little sample of what I've been playing with, mimicking the bagpipes. It's getting there.
Yeah, it needs some work, but it's getting there. That's cool. Yeah,
Yep,
I can't do that.
You're on the high end on the high octave.
Yeah, on the D. On the D, that's
still do
10th position.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, and you can still do split octaves that way too, but you got to do it with just the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, I want to get.
You don't have the broad range like 1 and 4. You have like 7 and 9.
Yeah, it's close. It's got to be close.
Yeah, you can't do the double up tongue split octave. You have to do just the very tip of your tongue blocking one hole to do the split octave. It'll sound a lot more.
Brand new chromatic this weekend.
Ah, I'm jealous.
and I'm gonna try doing that on it. I've got an old chromatic, but it's got some issues. I've been playing with it. I don't know if I can fix it or not.
Well, I'm
It's
kind of losing a little bit of lung power, and so I'm having a hard time doing things like Beethoven and any classical music just on regular diatonic harmonica. So I need to get a chromatic
Well, I'm
with
gonna
a
tell you
slide.
what, doing that bagpipe thing is the toughest thing I've tried yet.
No, you're doing good. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It just
All
blows
right,
my
gang.
mind how hard
I'm
it
gonna
is
have
to
to cut it
do.
off right now.
All right.
And
All right, take it
all
easy,
right.
bro. Drive safe.
Yep.
And,
Thanks for coming along,
what was your name?
being on the show, and chatting with me.
What was your name, man?
Oh, Lone Wanderer.
The lady?
The Lone
Okay.
Wanderer.
Check my channel. My name's Warren Floyd. I've
What
actually
is it?
got 3 channels up, but I've only got one that I can upload stuff to. So, and all of them are my name. My
What is it?
oldest one has my Warren Floyd.
Warren
My
Floyd.
oldest one has my picture on it.
Okay. I'll check you out. All right, Randy, go.
All
Otherwise,
right.
you'll never go.
Check me out. No.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'm meeting
And
you out right now.
I'll return to you.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right. Thanks for coming by, the guests, and anybody listening in. And as always, remember,